안녕.
Welcome to Running Man Reviews and Reactions.
And always don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And lastly, please support us on our Patreon. Alright, guys?
Now let's get it. So for today's Running Man episode 546, titled Running Dynasty Records, the Parents of the Evil Spirits. And our guest is Jang Dong Yoon, Kim Se-ro, Kim Dong-ju, and Park Sung-hoon. And it's promoting their drama, Joseon Exorcist?
Yeah, the Joseon Exorcist.
Yes.
Which seems to be about a drama in the Joseon Dynasty era. And what seems to be happening is evil spirits are going into either live people or dead people and bringing them back to life and making them act like zombies.
Yes, kind of creepy.
Freaky as crap.
We'll see.
There's a lady I was like, dude.
Grab his ankle. She didn't believe
me. Not supposed to move that fast.
So there's actually the civilians versus the evil spirits. So there's actually two people who got possessed already and became the evil spirits to start off with. So the members along with the guests, before that, there's two evil spirits mixing with them, and then they get to each pick their role. And there's scrolls in front of them, and only one of them gets to be king for the rest of the day and not changing.
Yes.
And our king for running Joseon Dynasty is actually Seb.
Yes, so Seb.
He became our king for this running Joseon Dynasty, and he gets to pick his queen, he gets to put everybody in their position, and he gets the final say in everything, and he also gets to, every trial they go through, he gets to put the people on trial to see if they're actually the evil spirits. Yes, and if you become the evil spirit,
he also gets to replace you. He also gets to switch your roles.
Yeah, but so he stays king.
So everybody's roles is changeable except
even
for
his
the king.
Queen. Even his queen can change. You guys will see. Woo! If he does pick the correct evil spirit, that evil spirit will stay slave the whole time. But if he does not, the evil spirits win, and whoever has the least rice loses, will get the penalty. But if they do catch the evil spirits, everybody gets rice and the evil spirits loses. So that's the whole point of the whole thing as they go through missions. So Seb is our king, and the queen, there's three girls, so it's like Se-rook, Seolmin, and Ji-hyo. And like immediately when they said pick your queen, Seolmin's like, it's me, and Se-rook, so she wants it too. And then like Kim Ji-kook and Constance are like, it could be a man, right? And then anybody, and they all started going for it. Even Sung-hoon, who is the guest, he wanted to be the queen. Hilarious, but Se-rook became the queen first, and then obviously second time it changes to be Suk-jin becoming the queen.
He didn't want it. He didn't want it because I don't have a choice.
Well, so like, you're pretty, huh? You're my queen. And then the third queen became Kim Jong-un for having
queen.
Muscular queen. But yes, those are our three kings for all of it, and each missions that the people, the members, they go through, the evil spirits are actually doing their secret mission.
Yes.
And the first one was actually doing hearts, 4 hearts, any type, as long as it's shown while the filming. And then the second one is actually touching everybody's name tag. And then the fourth one, the evil spirits has to hold hand for at least 3 minutes. And so they caught the first evil spirit, which is Dong-yu. So he got caught the second trial, and he is the evil spirit because he went all in, ballsy, touching everybody's name tag. And so he actually got caught. And so the third round came around, he just went around and touched everybody's hand, doing forehead kiss with them, all shit like that. So he started doing all those things, making it confusing. And then he actually ended up not wanting to suit Jae-soo for balloons, and so that got Seolmin to be like, why are you protecting him? And then so she spread the rumor that Jae-soo is actually the other evil spirit. That's why Dong-yu didn't want to eliminate him when it came around to becoming Jae-soo being eliminated.
And it turns out after they did everything that they did, it turns out that the other evil spirit wasn't even a Running Man member. It turned out to be one of the guests, and who was it?
It was Se-rook. So the two of them were actually guests, and the two of them were actually evil spirits. And obviously the PD did this on purpose because whenever the members always know if there's a lot of guests, one has to be it, and then the other has to be the member. So by the time they caught Dong Yoon, they automatically suspect that it's one of their members. So they started pinpointing each other already, and it was actually Kwang Soo who was right to begin with, stating it was Se-rook and Dong Yoon the whole time because they kept avoiding each other's eye contact. Yeah. So it was actually them, and Dong Yoon played really well by getting caught first and spinning it around to direct it towards Jae-suk.
Yes. And at the end, like, this was kind of cool because it turned out to be like a mind game with the PDs. The PDs knew that the members would think that way, so they immediately already thought ahead and were like, well, we're going to counter your thought, and we're going to do that. And it turned out to work with the exceptional acting of with Dong Yoon. That was exceptionally good acting, where he did not make anybody suspect that it was Se-rook the whole time.
Yeah, so
he made everybody believe it was Jae-suk.
Yeah, he even defended Jae-suk towards the end, where he was like, when they were like, it's Jae-suk, huh? He goes, 아니야, it cannot be Jae-suk. So immediately they're like, oh, it's Jae-suk. He's defending Jae-suk at every way, And so it turned out to actually be him and Se-rook, so they actually win. And they were supposed to go with who had the least rice.
Yeah.
But our unlucky Lee Kwang-soo tripped. And he lost all his rice.
He got up because the members have, because in Running Man we have this, whenever they do trials, they have this default person that gets to go up on trial every time, this default suspect, and it's Kwang Soo. Every time they do stuff like this, where they get to put members and people up for trial, Kwang Soo is always like one of those people. And so they kept, the running joke of the day was Kwang Soo is the default evil spirit. And Kwang Soo got up his last time and was like, it's not me. And then as he was sitting down, he kicked over his jar of rice and spilled all his rice. And
he's
so
gonna scoop it back in, but they're like, that's not allowed.
So since he couldn't scoop it back in, that was against the rules, he lost by default.
Yeah, he had to make sure the evil spirits were caught, so the evil spirits gets the penalty, or it's him automatically. So
Kim Jong-un even threatened him.
It ended up being him automatically. The evil spirits won, and Kwang Soo got penalty automatically.
Yes, which was a flog.
Yeah,
he got flogged
by the king. So. But yeah, that ends it for us for this episode. Next week's episode 547, we have no guest, and it is Yoo Jae-suk versus Kim Jong-kook, Dignity of the Grand Award.
Yes.
So far in varieties for Running Man, these two men has won the Daesung Award. So they are going to be competing against each other. So who are you going to be, Team Jae-suk or Team Kim Jong-kook?
Yes.
So.
Which is actually pretty big. I think that they are the only, Running Man is the only show that has two Daesung Award winners on the show.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nuts.
Yeah, so it's Team Yoo Jae-suk and Team Kim Jong-kook to see who you're gonna pick, and it seems like they get pretty intense, and we do see Kim Jong-kook and Jae-suk gets tied together as they're chasing the members, but it's like they're opposite of each other, so they're like fighting.
Yeah, so it looks like by the preview, it looked like Sep, Ji-hyo, Ha-ha, and Suk-jin are on Kim Jong-kook's team, and then So-min, Kwang Soo, and Jae-suk are on one team on their own.
Yeah, so you get to pick, and obviously they rotate and all stuff like that. So we will see what happens between them and see who wins or what's gonna happen. The battle between Jae-suk and Kim Jong-kook, since they always had battles since beginning of day one, always between those two captains. But stay tuned for reactions after this, which is hilarious. We laughed so hard for this episode. It was so good. It's just right from the start. It was great. But stay tuned for reactions after this, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.
동준이야? 아직 안 났어요.
안 나왔어.
이거 뭐야?
왕이다!
이게 왜 아무리
이거 맞는데!
제가 힐
어떡해!
왕비가 남자가 왕비를 할 수 없나요?
오 예스. 야야야.
오늘 저도 괜찮습니다. 악령을 꼭 잡아주시오. 아 여기 악령.
내시면 내시답게 행동하거라. 수영을 부린다고? 내시. 내시가 수영이 원래 나? 내시 수영 안 나지 않아? 가문은 왜? 자, 넌 데코란 얘기다.
Picture dirty mess.
이걸 어떻게 해? 이걸 어떻게 해?
제 자식이.
Wait, this woman out of here immediately.
밑에 정치 같다. 밑에 정치 같습니다. 왜? 정치입니다. 미션인가?
You're corny.
You're corny. Corning.
You're corny me.
이내시를 올려보는 것도 그러면 좋아하는 거네.
That means he has a crush on her.
That's the queen.
It's like a soap opera.
한 명을 지워.
Noon, because upstairs the king, so she's gonna mess with him. No.
참 곱구나. 참 곱구나.
He's the queen. Oh my god. No, what a go. That's him.
대박이다. 거의 하나 반이다. 하나 반. 와. 잠깐만. 형. 뭐야 이거? 누구의 방해도 없이, 그치? 이름표가 뒤에. 재석이 거에 나왔구나.
He pointed to Jason's Kimchigang is queen, yeah.
이제 보니 얼굴이 썩어.
He's like Kimchigang is queen.
그대의 목소리가 참 곱소.
The strongest queen. Oh boy.
징그러워.
Give me your head. Hey, give me your head. No, where? Almost self-died.
뭐야?
얘는 좀 떨려.
왜 이상하다. 이상하다? 진짜 이상하다.
He can't kill Jisoo.
너 이상하다.
He can't kill Jisoo.
광수 같은 경우도 광수
거스. 거스.
가슴 안에 가슴.
한게 없어요. 잠깐만.
It's him.
아닙니다.
Yes! 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 Don't do
금세록 씨.
it! Whoa! Oh my god, I didn't even suspect her!
앉아 있어요.
앉아있어. Stop pretending to be smart.
Wow.